Okay, so today is May 4th, and we are talking about the volume of pyramids and cones. Okay, so here are your two formulas that you're going to be using today. For pyramids, it's 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. For cones, it's 1/3 pi r squared times the height. Okay, let's start with number one. So it's a pyramid. So if I look at my base, that is not a rectangle, it's a square. Sorry, it's a rectangle, not a square. So if I do area of the base, it's just length times width. So 10 times 11. So that's 110. So that's my capital B. And then my height, they already tell me, is 16. And I just plug it in. And I'm going to get 586.67 inches cubed. Okay, number two, so again, same kind of thing. So let's find our area of the base. This one is a square, so I just do 14 times 14, and that's 196. And then my height is not given. So I'm given the slant height. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in my height. Okay, and if I connect my slant height to my height, y'all should see a right triangle. And we should immediately be thinking to do Pythagorean theorem. Okay, well, this piece right here is half of 14, so that's 7. And then I'm going to call this h, our height. And then I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem. So that's going to be h squared plus 7 squared is equal to 25 squared. So I get h squared plus 49 is equal to 625. So h squared is equal to 576. So h is going to equal 24. So that is my height. Finally, I can plug that into my calculator, and I get 1,568 feet cubed. Okay, now don't forget volume is cubed and not squared. Okay, and let's do one more pyramid one. Now this one, the base is a triangle. And so area of the base is going to be 1/2 base times height. Now here is my right angle. So one of those is 14. Now I need to figure out what this side is. So again, I'm going to have to use Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to call that side x. So I'm going to do x squared plus 14 squared is equal to 22.1 squared. At this point, I'll be able to solve for using Pythagorean theorem. So you get about 17.1. So that's the height of the triangle, not the pyramid. Okay, so using that, oops, I don't know what happened. Okay, so using that 1/2 base times height, you get the area of the base, which is equal to 119.7. So I get volume 1/3, 119.7, and then they give me the height already, and that is 19. Plug it in. You get 758.1 meters cubed. Okay, number 4, so moving on to cones. Okay, so our equation is 1/3 pi r squared times the height. This is the radius, this is the height, and just plug it in, y'all. So 1/3 pi times 9 squared times 17. And you get, in terms of pi, it's 459 pi. As a decimal, it's about 1,441.99 yards cubed. All right, number 5. So instead of giving us the radius, they give us the diameter. So our radius is just half of that, which is 13.5. And then they give us the slant height and not our actual height. So I'm going to have to draw in my slant height, or my regular height. And again, that creates a right triangle where you can use Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so we're going to call this my h. This is 13.5 because that's a radius. So I'm going to do h squared plus 13.5 squared is equal to 22.5 squared. Okay, solve it, you get h is equal to 18. So then I can plug it into my equation. Okay, so in terms of pi, I get 1093.5 pi, or in decimals, it's 3,435.33 kilometers cubed. Both are correct. Okay, so looking at our two word problems, Catlin must build a sandcastle in the form of a square pyramid. Shown below, she bought 3 bags of sand, each containing 1,200 inches of sand. Will she have enough sand to build the castle? Okay, so what I need to figure out is, first I need to figure out the volume of the square pyramid. So if I look below, okay, I need to figure out, which is just 1/3 base times height again. Okay, area of the base is going to be 25 squared, which is 625. And they give us our height, which is 18. So volume is going to be 3,750 inches cubed. Okay, now here comes a part of like the word problem. She has 3 bags of sand, each containing 1,200 cubic inches of sand. So altogether, she has 3,600 cubic inches. Well, she needs 3,750, so she is short. So we're going to say no, she will be 150 cubic inches short. Okay, and then the last one, a cone has a volume, you don't even need this picture, that's the wrong picture. A cone has a volume of 1,309 centimeters cubed. The height of the cone is 8 centimeters. Find its radius. So our total volume is equal to 1/3 pi r squared times 8. And I just solve. So I'm going to actually multiply by 3 to get rid of the 1/3. Okay, so I get 3,927 is equal to pi r squared times 8. Then I can divide each side by 8 pi. So I get r squared is equal to 156.25 square root, so it's about 12.5 centimeters. All right, and that's it.